what I'll be making use of is going to be a base map. And for me to make use of this particular base map I'm talking about, when you come to this place, we have add base map. It shows that base map. That's the base map I'm going to be using. Before I would be able to use that, your system must be connected with internet before you can have access to that. The system is not connected to internet. Then you come to this drop down ArcGIS. You make sure your ArcGIS is connected online. Now it has been connected to ArcGIS online. By the time you come back to this, base map is going to display for you because your system has been connected to an internet. And we have several base maps for us to use. We have imagery with labels, streets, topography. You can always check out on this base map one after the other to see the differences. But I'm going to be making use of this OpenStreetMap as my base map. I'm going to zoom into the locations I'm interested in. You zoom into the locations you are interested in because what I want to digitize out is under this base map. That's why I'm making use of this base map. I'm okay with the base map now. I already have what I want to digitize out under the base map. Right, the first one is the point. I'm going to digitize out some points. I will create the first point somewhere here. And for me to do that, what I will do is to locate editor. This is it here. If the editor is not turned in, you can come to this plain page. You right click on it and you get list of tools. You can see editor. When you uncheck, it's going to move out of the listed tools. If I should check it in back, it's going to return. Now when you click on this editor, you click on start editing. Immediately you click on start editing, it is expected for the create features to display immediately. This is the create features I'm referring to. Because I click on start editing, the create features will come in. But if the create features doesn't come in, this is the icon of the create features here, right? So the first thing we're going to work with is the location. We want to locate some point, right? This is what we want to work with, the location. And I click on start editing. So under this create features now, I'll select location and I'll come to this construction tool. Now you can move this up. Under this construction tools, I'll click on this point. Immediately click on the point. Now you can digitize out any point that you want to work with, right? So when you are digitizing, you have to zoom well for you to have a clear view to get an accurate result of whatever you're doing. One of the points I'm going to note is this particular place is this is an hospital. So I'm going to make reference to this point here. I'll select it. So I've noted that point now. And immediately I select that point, I'll come to this icon here, attributes. I'll click on the attribute. And immediately I click on the attribute, you're going to get a populated attribute of your field or location, which is right here now. You can see location. These are what we added to the field the other time: name, elevations, and coordinates. So now for the first one, which is the ID, this is the ID. This is ID 1. I'll name this as ID 1. It's the first point we just click, and the name is, when you check the name, National Orthopedic Hospital Igbobi. So I'll name it as National Orthopedic Hospital Igbobi. That is NOHI. If you have the elevation, you can put the elevation of that point. So having the average elevation, which is 310, and the coordinate, if you have the coordinates, you input. But if you don't have the coordinates, you can leave it. And when you are done, you select the next point. And the next point is what? This is another point here, which I just located now. I will select this point. Immediately select another point, you're going to see that this place is going to automatically give you a new result for you to fill in. This is point 2, and the name is what? We have the name as well, Maratana Medical Center. So I'm going to use this as MMC. And the average elevation is 312. The coordinate is unknown. Let me create another point. This is what? This is a college. So I'm going to select this now, and this is point ID number 3. Those previous 2 points we did was hospital. So this is point ID 3. Now this one is school, but because I want to be precise, that's why I'm writing the full name of those schools, of those places: Federal College of Education Technical Akoka. That's FCE_Akoka. And the average elevation 311. This is a college here, Igbobi College. This will be what? Point ID number 4, Igbobi College, right? And the elevation 312. And when I'm done with the digitizing, I'll come back to the editor here. I'll click on save edit. You can see immediately I click on save edit, the attribute close up, and what I'll click on stop edit. So let's come to the attribute here. You can just pin this. Well, let's check what we've done. Open the attribute to confirm the details of what we've done. As you can see now, these are the names of the institution and the hospital that was digitized out, the point ID, the elevations, and the coordinate. And the next thing for us to do is the major road. And to do that, you select the major road, you click on, you come to this editor, you click on start editing. Immediately you click on start editing, it is expected for you to come to this create features. You come back to create features, you move from attribute to create features, right? Then we want to digitize out the major road now, so you select the major road. Right, you can digitize out the major road with line, so we're going to click on line. Under the construction tools, we click on line. Okay, we have this road now. It's a major road, Finbars Road. So when digitizing, it is expected for you to zoom in clearly so that you can see what you are digitizing out to be accurate, because whatever you are doing must be accurate. And when you are done digitizing out the road, you double click on it. As soon as you double click on it, you come back to your attribute, or you click on this attribute icon. So under this attribute now, this is the road now, road ID 1, and you can see the name of this road, Finbars Road. The width of the road is 15, while the length of the road is, I'll come to the other side, and the length of the road is 200. So when I'm done, I will come back to the other side here. I will digitize the other side. And when you are done, you double click on it. So as soon as you come double click on it, is the same road, so I don't need to import these details anymore. And when you are done, you come to the editor, click on save edit, stop edit, right? The last thing we're going to be working with is the polygon. To do that, you select the polygon and you come to the editor, you click on start editing. This is a drainage, so I want to digitize out this drainage. I will locate my create features now and click on this study area. Under the construction tools, I'll make use of polygon. We have rectangle and other things that you can also use, but I'll be making use of the polygon. We have this drainage channel. There is a drainage channel here. This drainage, when I'm done, I will come to my attribute now. This one is ID number 1 drainage channel. This is the square meter. If you know the square meter, you input it, and when you are done, you digitize out the next places. Now I want to digitize out this small park. This is a car park. I want to digitize it out. This is ID number 2, name Unilag Park _ park. If you know the square area, you put the College of Education here. So let me digitize out this College of Education. This is YCT. I'm going to name this as point ID number 3, and the name is YCT. That's Harvard College of Education, YCT. And for the population, peradventure, I know the numbers of population of students in that particular institution. I'll just input it, which might be useful for analysis. Maybe in a population of a particular department, this is so number of people there. And when you are done, you come back to the editor, you click on save edit, and you click on stop edit, right? So now let's turn off this OpenStreetMap and see what we've done so far. This is what we've done so far. Don't forget to always save your project by coming to this icon save. You just hold it, you click on it, and it's going to save to avoid you losing your data, right? So under this location, so you can always change this symbology. I'm okay with this. I'll give this red, and I will click OK. That's what I want. You can always increase the size, decrease it. So this is road, right? This is a major road. You can see major road. I'll click OK. And for the polygon, you can always change the color. You can use, if you want to use it, make it an halo. You can always make it an halo. And if you want to make it a fill color, if you want to fill the color, you can always fill the color. And you are done, click OK.